Hi, it's Steve from Performance Institute talking again about fillers. So fillers again are something that a coach can throw in between an exercise as something to help with your movement quality. It might be a release that you do, a stretch and activation type drill. A common example that we'll see people do is you could take, for example, a lunge or even a single leg hop. So this is a good example where you may see someone jumping, landing, and you may actually see that the knee starts to fold in. So what's happening there? Could be a few different things, but probably most common is the hip rotators are not working as well as they should, and when they're not working, they provide this femoral control to prevent that knee from falling in. So simple thing we can do is, if we're noticing that inefficiency, is one, try to coach them through it, and two, provide a filler that can help them. So a great example, as simple as it is called a clamshell. So what you would do is lie on your side. What I like to get clients to do is just overlap the top knee, so make sure you're not shifted back, but create this overlap. So we're trying to create this hip angle coming forward. You're gonna try to press off your heel and just lift up. The common thing that we'll see is people wanna open up their hip too much, and then we start to work the muscles to the front of the hip, but we're really trying to target the back of the hip. So think about that angle. So you have that overlap of the top knee. You're trying to target these glute medians back here. So kind of where my thumb is pointing, and you're just gonna lift up high enough so you feel that activate. You might not feel a whole lot after the first 3 or 4, but by 15 or 20 reps, you should really start to target those muscles and really feel it working. Something else you could try is holding a medicine ball on top of your knee. I like using like a 10-pound medicine ball just to provide a bit more resistance, and it gives the person a bit more feel. Or you could also try a mini band just to work on that. So it's, again, a relatively small muscle group that works as a stabilizer, so we want to do relatively high volume of reps. So again, as a filler exercise, we could throw in those clamshells. I would do both sides, even if they're only collapsing on one side. And then again, try that hop and see if we can get better communication with that hip and the knee, and see if that movement quality is more effective. So if that's something that you notice you tend to do on a squat, a lunge, a hop, those knees starting to cave in, try those clamshells. It's a fantastic drill just for corrective measures. Hopefully that helps, guys. Thanks a lot.